Hello, welcome back. It's Alexi Martinez. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. We have video number two from my art pieces, which I'm showing and giving a brief message about it. So let's get into it. So this is art piece number 2, and this is, just to briefly describe, which is pretty obvious though, it's the Bible. This is an ocean here, and this is a ray of light coming towards the Bible. And so the materials I used for this were obviously watercolor. I used some acrylics, some markers here, black markers, to emphasize the book and outline it a little bit. Right here, I try to do a waterfall to the best of my ability, so that needs work. And to connect this to the Bible with a brief message, I am going to be reading Mark chapter 4, verse 35 to 41. Okay, and I'm just going to be reading a few of the verses, and I'll be paraphrasing as I go along. So it says, "That day when evening came, he said to his disciples, 'Let us go over to the other side.' Leaving the crowd behind, they took him along just as he was in the boat." So this is Jesus speaking to his disciples, and he's obviously been before a crowd, in the presence of a crowd, and it's so impacting how Jesus considers there a difference between the fellowship of a crowd and his disciples. His disciples having a more intimate fellowship and relationship with Jesus. I think we all know when the disciples were in the boat and Jesus was also in the boat, he was sleeping, and then this storm arises against them, and the disciples are afraid, they're anxious, they're worried, and so Jesus wakes up, because they wake him up, and he speaks to the wave. He speaks to nature, to the storm. Quiet, be still. And this is so important because we are here informed about the power of the Word of God. And that's what I try to emphasize in this project, that the Word of God is a ray of light, a ray of hope against every situation that can come against us. That's the Word of God, and His Word is definitely truth. And this was my short brief message for today. I hope you guys like it. This is before I forget, this is glitter down here, and it looks pretty cool in person, and I hope it looks pretty cool before the camera as well as you view it. And yep, this is my piece, and that's what I try to emphasize, that the Word of God is truth. And just as Jesus spoke to the ocean, we can speak with His Word, because the Word of God goes over all reality. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Stay tuned for the next art video, and it will be awesome. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. God bless you. Take care.